We are following some breaking news in Orange County. A landslide is threatening a hilltop home in Laguna Beach. Our Michelle Geely has just arrived at the scene. Michelle, I know you just got there, but what can you tell us about the landslide?
Well, one thing that is really important is the fact that part of this cliff is still sloughing off. While my photographer Tim Kimball and I were down on the beach, we started hearing some small rocks and dirt falling. So that is certainly dangerous and a situation that law enforcement is keeping a really close eye on. This is a really popular area for locals and tourists. It's called Thousand Steps or 9th Street Beach. It's a place where a lot of people work out. It's right off of Pacific Coast Highway. There is a steep staircase that leads down to the beach. Right now, there is a large pile of boulders. You can see it in the video here, and debris that fell from as a result of this landslide that happened at 8 o'clock this morning. And the really big question right now is whether anyone may have been on the beach below the cliff at the time of this slide, either walking or exercising or sitting on the sand. People are worried, that is, fire and lifeguards and police are worried that someone may have been caught underneath.
They estimated a slide of approximately 500 cubic yards that was down on the beach. They quickly investigated any of the structures above and quickly identified that there was no active structural involvement. The only real man-made structure was a walkway that is shared by the residents of the HOA down there that is involved and is on the beach right now. Currently, we are waiting for Orange County Fire Authority's Urban Cinch Rescue HRD human detection canine dogs with an ETA of about roughly 30 minutes or so.
So this beach, as we said, the beach is closed. Police are keeping everyone away because, as I indicated, Amy, while we were down on the beach, the cliff was still moving. There's a concern. The officials have seen some fissures in that hillside, and they're wondering just how stable it is. Not only are we waiting for this human detection canine to arrive here with the Orange County Fire Authority to check out that big debris field and determine whether anyone might be underneath it. I should say there's no reason to believe that anyone is underneath it, but there is that possibility, so they want to be 100% certain. But in addition to that, they have taken a geologist down. There are hundreds of steps that lead down to this beach. It really isn't easily accessible. The geologist is going to take a look at the cliff, give the authorities some sort of professional opinion about what he sees to try and determine whether the hillside is still unstable. And one thing I also want to tell you that you noticed probably from the video, there are these long staircases that lead from private homes that sit on the cliff. One of those staircases is damaged. It's kind of cut in half. Half of the staircase fell down with all the boulders and the debris. So that is, of course, inaccessible. Those are private walkways that homeowners and renters here use to get down to the beach, so they don't use that public access, those 1,000 steps as they're called, and I think there are really about 500 of them. So a very fluid situation here, a serious situation. The first step right now is to determine whether perhaps anyone may have been on the beach when this cliffside gave way. That's the latest live in Laguna Beach. I'm Michelle Geely. Back to you.
Well, we certainly hope not, Michelle, but we know that you will stay on top of this. Thank you.